Derek, how would you sum up the performance this afternoon?
I thought we got the point that we deserved. I think there's been a lot on us this season, mentioned about our away form at the start of the season, the start of the campaign, and I think we're starting to harness quite a lot of points on the road. We got off to a fantastic start. I thought we looked good value for our lead in that early stage, but I think losing the equalising goal, I thought from then on in we never really looked like mustering up a winning goal. I never really felt too overly concerned that we were going to lose a second goal, but we certainly didn't do enough to win it. I think the conditions for both sets of players were difficult. I thought the wind really got up and the pitch was really dry and a bit bobbly out there, and it was difficult to get any kind of real fluency. I thought the two players probably had the biggest influence in the game. Spittle and Bear were influential for their equaliser, and it was something we'd spoke about. Motherwell overload the midfield. They try to play on transitions. They're good at it with a number 9 who's happy to run in behind. And we're disappointed with our part in the goal because it's a lovely pass for Spittle and it's a good run and finish for Spittle, but from Bear. But we were set up to do a longer throw. Joe's in the box. We go short. The ball doesn't really come in. It's kind of thrown in, but it's not really a cross from where we want to cross from. We want to get the byline if we're in these sort of situations, or put the ball in and put them under pressure. And then we're just a wee bit in between, and Spittle's got the space to play. They're good enough to punish us, the two players. So disappointed that we've, as an away team, if we can go in at half time, we're only 5 or 6 minutes to go. If we can get at half time leading, then it puts a bit of pressure on the home team. And I just felt as though we allowed that situation to happen. So we spoke at half time about coming out, trying to get on the outside of them more and play more. I thought to an extent we tried to do that a wee bit more. But never had any real control. I don't think they had real control of the game. It was just all a bit untidy, and I don't think a lot of our players got to the levels we're capable of today, which is unlike some, but it's still a point in the road. We're not going to get too despondent about it. We know we can play better. With a big support through, and everything's getting heightened, a lot of expectation because of some of the signings we've made, but I think we've got to be understanding. We're still trying to get a lot of these boys up to speed. And I thought we worked hard enough for our point. We certainly earned our point. But it's clear for me, if we want to meet the demand, we're going to have to try and improve, particularly when you go in front. It's tough coming as a away team and imposing yourself in the game, but I thought we got a good start. It's wrong if I don't mention Mail's finish. I mean, it's his first goal for us, but what a lovely goal. Really controlled, watches it all the way, on his left foot. He's technically good, Lewis, and it's a brilliant finish, so good on him for that. I thought he was terrific throughout. But we're just, as I say, it's a point in the road. Considering there was a lot made of our away form, rightly so, we're starting to harness quite a lot of points on the road. And if we can go and win on Wednesday night, which we're hoping to do, a bigger performance, then the point doesn't seem too bad.
And you got Greg Stewart on for a few minutes, and Kevin Van Veen as well.
Yeah, I spoke to Kevin prior. He's been doing a lot of training on his own, but he's not played a lot for a while, last 3 months or so. So we spoke that maybe 10, 15 minutes was what he was thinking about. So we always had that up and we're thinking. But Greg came on, I thought he was good when he came on, got to the pace of the game, showed some good touches. But like I say, we just needed a bit more concerted pressure. We needed to take charge a wee bit more and try and get our wider players to be more influential. We never really had that as a team today. And a lot of players who are normally so pivotal with us to winning games and being the difference makers didn't quite work for us today. And that can happen. We just can't have it happen too often. But getting these lads on the pitch is important in terms of their confidence, in terms of getting up to match speed, and their training as well is another part of that. So we'll train tomorrow. We'll start to bed down and work towards Wednesday night, and hopefully, as I say, with a big performance, we can get all 3 points, and it's more of a winning performance.